It's an incredible weekend. We have 3 monster games at like 10, 3:30. I think it's 8 o'clock. Unbelievable slate.
Unbelievable. Love that college football has made this choice to start the season off like this. The game maybe of the year will be Texas and Ohio State in Columbus. The Buckeyes are laying 2.5. Yeah, wow. What do you think of this one?
Okay, so this is gonna make Hank happy. I think Texas wins this game, Matt. Um, I think a couple things that we don't talk about enough when it comes to college football. One is quarterbacks making their first start, right?
Yep.
That's a big deal. And two is like, I don't know how much home field matters as much anymore in college football. So Ohio State has a new quarterback who's really good. By the way, when I talk about Ohio State losing players, Matt, they're replacing them with 5-star kids. Like they're replacing them with great players, but haven't played yet, right? So you have a new quarterback. You had 2 offensive linemen drafted in the first round. You had 2 running backs drafted in the second round. I believe correct, right? Was Henderson a second round pick too? I know Judkins
Yep.
was. You had a wide receiver drafted in the first round. You have a new OC who's a first time OC in Brian Hartline. Now Ryan Day will help him call plays, but first time. And then your defense coordinator left. A bunch of your best defensive linemen were drafted all over the draft. Some linebackers, some secondary players. Now, you might have the 2 best players in college football, Jeremiah Smith and Caleb Downs. So like that might not be as important because if you lose some of the other players, those guys can pick up the slack. But nonetheless, it's a lot of new. It's a ton of new for Ohio State. Um, 2 new coordinators, new quarterback, new offensive lineman, new wide receivers. Now, Texas also has new as well, all over the field. Same as Ohio State. They're replacing those guys with another crop of highly rated players. But Arch Manning, though, has played football. And yeah, it's ULM or Louisiana Monroe and it's Colorado State, but it's some football. And they put him in at times in big games to come in and make some plays. And so while I think the Arch Manning hype might be a lot for now, he might live up to it eventually. I like Texas in this game because they have a quarterback who's played a little bit. I like Coach. I'm willing. The offensive line to replace 4 guys is a problem, but I trust that staff. They've done a good job developing offensive linemen. There's wide receiver here and there, a running back, a defensive lineman that are gone. But I think the staff has proven at Texas to be able to reload in the situation. I don't think home field advantage is that much in this spot. People say, well, how's they don't, they don't lose at home. Well, they also don't play anyone that good at home, and they're typically a touchdown or more favorite against everyone at home. Lost to Oregon a couple years ago. They lost to Michigan at home now multiple times in a row. So I like Texas to win this game. I do.
It's that's a bold take. Must be a lot of faith in Arch Manning, the betting favorite to win the Heisman. What do you think of that?
That's a lot. It's a lot,
Yeah.
but again, I just have I think I like their situation a little bit more. I have not wagered. Like I'll tell you for those who are new, like, I'll tell you when I've wagered on something. Like I have not wagered on this game yet. I'm going to Oregon this weekend. There's no you can't wager on college sports in the state of Oregon. Kind of bummer.
Huh, interesting. Well, Jeremiah Smith plus 1,100 to win the Heisman, kind of like that.
That's
Um,
a good wager.
yeah, interesting. Interesting. What a huge way to start the season. Are you taking the points or are you taking them outright?
I would. I mean, I'll take. My thought always is like if I get a couple points, I'd rather take them. If I think a home team's going to win and they're -125, I just take a -125 instead of -1. I would take the points here,
Fair enough.
at +2.5 if I had a choice. Yeah,
All right, moving on to another amazing game. Clemson hosting LSU. Clemson is laying
yeah.
3.5 at home. Man, another potential Heisman winner for LSU starting in this game. What do you think? What do you think
And Clemson.
happens in this
I
one?
I like Clemson a lot in this game. I'm not scared by the 3.5. Don't be scared by hooks. On the
Especially in college.
in college. Yeah. So Clemson returns a ton, Matt. And if I told you that team returns almost entire offense with a quarterback who's been there a long time, who's supposed to be a high level pro, and 5 defensive linemen going to the NFL, and like a coach who's won before, you'd be like, sign me up for that team. And that's what this team is. Clemson is really, really good this season. They're a special team this season, in my opinion. They're one of the few teams I think can actually win a championship. And yeah, we've made fun of Dabo in the past, and certainly fair, but he finally sort of accepted the transfer portal, accepted that you have to do things a little differently now. It's going to pay off dividends. LSU 0-3 in openers with Brian Kelly. They're on the road at Clemson. LSU is very talented, just not as good as Clemson. I'm okay laying the 3.5 here.
Yeah, they haven't won an opener since 2019.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, interesting. I think Clemson's probably the right side there, but that is a very tough test. It's so awesome that both these teams sign up for. Same with the previous
Love
game,
it so much.
obviously, like that they go for
Yeah.
it. They're just like, yeah, let's know right away. Another benefit, I guess, of the extended playoff. Okay, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
They are 2.5 point road favorites at Miami, the resurgent Miami Hurricanes. Uh, where are you landing here?
Yeah. I like the under and probably Miami in this game. Um, Again, the same thought with Ohio State. Like they have a new quarterback going on the road to play his first game. It's hard, Matt.
Yeah,
So hard, dude. Miami with Mario Cristobal is finally at the point now where these young guys they developed over the years are now paying dividends, especially in the trenches. Carson Beck, I think, is pretty good from Georgia, the quarterback. I think this is like a slugfest. I actually think the under Texas Ohio State's also in play, Matt, as well. Just like again, new quarterbacks and new things. But I think Miami wins this game. I think they're poised to win. I just don't trust a guy making his first start on the road in this big game like Carr's doing for Notre Dame.
yeah, redshirt freshman going on the road and laying
Yeah,
points. Like, you don't need to be a, college football
no,
expert to have some concerns there. Especially, it's probably going to be 1,000 degrees down there.
correct.
Interesting. I may have just talked
Yeah,
myself into a little plus 110 for the Hurricanes.
I like
Um,
it. All
but
right,
you're
can I
you're on
get
the
to?
under. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me get to my other plays quickly because I have to. I got a boogie here in a second.
Yeah.
Um, for those who are new, welcome. I put out weekly wagers every week, Matt, on my Twitter, and I'm 58% over the last 5 years. It's the best thing I do. I will give out 3 or 4 on my social media, and I have them for this week already. So I'll just kind of fire them at you guys. I like Georgia Tech minus the 4 against Colorado on Friday night. I think it's Friday night. I just think Georgia Tech, they return the quarterback, they return the running back, half the best offensive line, but return the veteran secondary. Colorado lost their quarterback, their 4 offensive linemen, their 4 best wide receivers. They lost their best pass rusher. And what do they do? They added more portal guys. You just can't continue to portal, Matt. You can't just continue to do this. It's not going to work. You have to eventually develop players. I think Georgia Tech sort of punching them in the mouth makes it very difficult. I like Nebraska minus 6.5 against Cincinnati on Thursday night. That's at Arrowhead Stadium, not in Cincinnati. I'm just high in Nebraska. I think Nebraska will be a playoff team this year. I like Rolla a lot at quarterback. Matt Rule's third year, and the Bearcats aren't very good. This number scares me. It's way too low in my opinion, so it does worry me a little bit. And these games now, these last 2 games are like Geoff Schwartz specials. Okay, Utah minus 6 at UCLA, final game of the weekend. It's 11 p.m. Eastern at the Rose Bowl. Utah is going to win the Big 12 this season. They have the best offensive line that no one knows about. They have 2 tackles will be drafted in the top 25 next year. They have a quarterback transfer from New Mexico who brought their OC along with them. I like that combination. They're going to run the football. They're going to protect it. They're going to play action pass. UCLA just has so much new. It's so much new there. I like Deshaun Foster, but in game 1 against a Utah team that Kyle Whittingham, veteran coach, good on defense, run the football. I think the Bruins are in for a world to hurt. And the last one, Matt, okay, very Geoff Schwartz special.
Yeah.
Oregon State money line minus 125 hosting the Cal Golden Bears. Okay, Cal's going to stink. Take their under 5.5 this year. They're starting a true freshman quarterback on the road. That's just a no, flat out no, just absolutely no. So the Beavers have a veteran quarterback they brought in from Duke, I believe. They have some good pieces around him. Second-year coaching staff. I don't know if they're going to be great this year, but I like them in this matchup. So those are my 4 wagers I like.
I was thinking like, wow, what a great Pac-10 game, and I was like, wait, no, it's the Pac-12,
Uh,
and wait,
for,
actually, Cal is in the
it's
ACC.
a Pac-12 versus the ACC is what it is.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I had a
kind of
funny.
crazy.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, as Dylan Raiola said, you can't get mad at God for all the realignment stuff. Am I right?